So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start doing some command line stuff. And I'm running on Windows, but I have set up GitHub to use that different shell. So once again, since if you're on Windows, you want to go into options and change it to the git bash. And by the way, sometimes it's called the bash, sometimes it's called the command line, sometimes it's called the shell. It's just the way it goes. There's different words for it. I'm still not clear on the exact one. It seems like it would be called command line. Command line is what I'm seeing out there. So, I'm going to show you some stuff, some different commands that you could enter at the command line. And you just can learn the ones I'm going to show you in this course, and that's fine. And you'll get a few basic ones. If you want to learn more about the command line, I'm going to direct you to a few resources. So you could just Google like Mac OS X terminal commands tutorial, and that might take you to, or Treehouse command line. I looked for that and took me to a few more. And here's like introduction to Mac OS X command line. And here's command line basics. And then here's one at lynda.com, Unix for Mac OS X users, which looks really good. So that said, that's how you can get extra help if you want to learn some of these commands. But we're going to start GitHub, and then I'm going to start my Git shell. If you don't know where your Git shell is, you can type in Git shell in your little search bar or up in your little spotlight section. But if you're on the Mac, you could just start your terminal. So type in, I think, terminal on the Mac. Let's see if that's what it's called. Yeah, it looks like it's called terminal on the Mac. And so start that, and I'm starting mine. Okay, so mine's up and running. And the first thing I could type in is pwd. And that prints my working directory. So right now you can see I'm in the directory documents. And now I could do an ls to list everything that's in that directory that's not hidden. So ls stands for list. I could do ls-la, which is list all. All right, so that little dash allows me to add commands, and now it lists everything in a little bit of a different fashion, which I actually like better. And it lists a whole bunch of other information, list all, including any hidden files. So I could see in documents, right, because I'm in documents, and you can see that also right here. I could see in documents there is my creating websites folder. So I'm going to cd, change directory, into creating websites. There we go. So cd into creating websites. And now I am in creating websites, and you can see it says master after that. That's because I've configured my prompt to kind of display if I'm inside something that's set up to be tracked by GitHub. And if I do ls-la, which is list all, I'm going to see what's in there, and I can see a hidden file, which is the .git file. Anything with a dot in front of it is hidden. If I compare that to what I see in my Windows directory under creating websites, I don't see that hidden file. I only see the README. So here I see the .git, and that .git is where all of the magic happens for GitHub to work. So that's how you kind of do some commands using the command line, using Unix commands. I'm doing a little review here. And if you want to learn more about how to use Unix commands on the command line, this training right here at lynda.com looks really great. Unix for Mac OS X users. You might also try Udemy and search for Unix shell scripting commands, right? So you can find some trainings there maybe. But that Lynda one looks particularly cherry. So, and the commands that we have learned pwd is print working directory. We've learned cd is change directory. So just cd ... will take me up a level, and I'm back in print working directory. And I could ls list everything, and I could do cd change directory into creating websites. There we go. And I could do pwd, print working directory, ls to list everything there. cls, clear, just type in clear, just clears it. So print working directory, ls lists everything. ls-la lists all the files. Change directory ... takes me back up a level. ls-la and change directory creating websites. ls-la, change directory, go up a level. Clear the screen. Print working directory. ls-la, change directory. I don't know. Let me look at something else here. Udacity, HTML, ls-la, change directory portfolio, ls-la, change directory, go up a level, print working directory, change directory, go up a level, clear, ls-la, change directory, creating websites, ls-la. So we've learned print working directory, we've learned change directory, we've learned change directory ... takes me up a level, and we've learned ls, and we've learned which is list, and ls-la, which is list all, including all the hidden files. So those are some of the commands we've started to learn for Unix shell scripting, command line commands. And just make a note of them. Make a note of them somewhere. You're going to start using them.